All right, here we have a 2004 GMC Sierra 1500. It's a two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, 4.8 liter automatic transmission. I'm gonna do a quick condition run down here. Just kind of walk around the vehicle. It's an SLE. It's got cloth seats. The windows are tinted all the way around. It's in pretty good shape. The miles are real low. It's 112,000 miles. Sorry, there's so many vehicles around us here. We're just trying to do the best we can to get the video here. It's got an aftermarket set of, well, no, those are factory. That's a factory set of GMC wheels. It looks like that probably came off of a newer model, maybe a 15 or a 16 model. It is an 18-inch wheel. Looks like a 265, 65, 18 Michelin tire. Looks like it's got plenty of life left in it. You can see the groove there. The paint's in pretty good shape. All you see is my reflection in there, but there's a little scrape here on the mirror that may come off. It's just a little white, looks like a little white paint maybe from a pole. Looks like it used to have some vent visors on it. They've been removed. Looks like the glue and stuff's been off there too. So maybe a good clay bar. Do some fingernail scratches there above the handle, some minor stuff. The decal here, the SLE, is missing. Let's see under here. No rust under the truck on the rocker here. It's dirty, but there's no rust. Kind of see it there. No rust. See the frame. You can see the tires are in pretty good shape. They all match. There's the rear end. Alright. There's a dent here in the cab. I didn't see that till I'm down here. It's pretty minor, but you can kind of see it. Very subtle little dent here. I use my finger here so you can just kind of get an idea what we're looking at. Looks like maybe some glue there. I think it used to have a bed cap on it from what I can tell. Somebody's taken that off. As you can see where it's kind of, maybe they were aluminum. Rub the paint off a little bit there. The taillights show a little age, a little water there, a little crack maybe. It's not leaking from what I can tell, but it definitely shows some condensation in there. You can see that. Here's the back quarter over the wheel. No rust over the wheel. Here's your tire again. It's about the same. They're all wearing evenly, so it looks good. It looks like it has disc brakes on the back. They don't look real old, so that's good. You can see the leaf spring hanger there. These trucks are known for being rusty. A lot of people bring them down from up north and just cover everything up with paint, but you can always see that. You see the tailgate's in real good shape. Handle and everything's there. Bumper's good. I don't even think I see a dent in the bumper. That's rare. Kind of see here, trailer plug right there. A little receiver hitch here. I don't know how much this thing would pull, but it does have a little V8. Looks like it used to be a Beaman vehicle, so that was a, I don't see that in the paint there. There might be some minor little cat scratches on here, nothing major. Again, this taillight, it had a cover or something on it, because you can see like the little circular lines that had some kind of sleeve or cutoff thing on there. So somebody had that little decorative piece. You can see a part of a cap here. This is probably what they had on the other side as well, so they may have came off. Most of these are put on with adhesive, and there's not really any screw holes in this, so it was definitely something they would have stuck on it, but unfortunately it kind of just left little marks where it was probably bouncing up and down a little bit. So all right, and then kind of rolled around. See that there? You got a little scratch here. I don't know if I'd really say that's a dent. Maybe a little impression there in the metal, and then just you can see where it's been kind of drug on something there a little bit. But see that tire? It's real good. They're all wearing evenly, very, very evenly. And the Michelin's a really good tire. That'll last a long time, a very long time. See that I just keep saying aftermarket wheel. It's a factory wheel. It just isn't what came on this truck. About 10 years newer there. You see a little scrape there. A lot of that could probably be fixed with a little black touch-up paint, or maybe in a black wax, or somebody that knows how to use a buffer real good. You can get a lot of that out, but some of it's going to have to be touched up, I believe. See the cab. There's the top of the cab. I can't really see it. I'm just holding my phone over it, so you have to kind of look at it real good. I don't see any dents from what I can see on my tippy toes here. This side does have the vent visor, so the other side it must have came off. A lot of these are put on with like a little bit of glue or even some adhesive tape, and a lot of times it just gets old and dry rots and kind of falls off. So no big deal. You can see the windows are dark. You can't see through the cab. All you can see is my reflection, unfortunately. I'm sorry. A little something that's not a scratch. It's just like from the mirror where the water's run off of it. So there's a little scratch down here. It's not real big though. You can see my finger there. This side of the little chrome molding shows a little bubbling in it. I'm not sure. It kind of goes all the way down. You can kind of see it, and then it stops right here. But I'm not sure what that's all about. And there's a little scrape down here. There's no impression really in the metal. It's just kind of a, it feels like maybe it got drug on something there. Let's look at this rocker panel. This cab corner here. Real close. There's no rust. That's what we're looking for. No rust. Dirt and bugs. Those spring hangers. Everything looks good from up here. We have got the exhaust off here at the bed. It actually sounds really good. The truck has a really nice sound. As you can see, they put just a little piggy pipe there. It being a 4.8, it just doesn't have. It's not super loud. It's not obnoxious by any means. Of course, we'll start it up here in a moment. Can we get the bottom here? Let's see. May have a little drip there. Let's see. Just trying to make sure we get it all here. All right. Cats are in place. That's a big deal. For a lot of places, you can see the leaf springs. Just trying to make sure we get everything in the video here. Oh, again, here's that tire. I don't know if we got this front tire. We may have already got it. Same wheel. All right. See a little bit of oxidation on the hood. It's definitely not clear coat fading. It's just like an oxidation clay bar. Again, you don't see the crow's feet in the paint, so it's not cracking or dry rotting. It's oxidation. There's no texture to it. It's just like a flat. It needs to be brought back to life. The top's that way too. You can see it there. The top's that way too. There's a little dent in the hood. I missed that. Yeah, a little dent there, little crease. And let's look at the front here. You can see the headlights could stand to be polished. Walmart does that. They do a really good job. They do it for us. I think it's a $25 service, but they really do a great job. They tape everything off and they do a good job up here, at least at our Walmart. A little damage there. Not sure what all that's about really. There's a little crack in the plastic. But the headlights are in good shape. That's an aftermarket grill insert, so. Fog lights. Yeah. Let's open the, don't really get in the bed here. Look in the bed. It's all plastic liner. There's between the bed and the, I don't think I'll really be able to see in there. Nothing much to see. Let's see if we can open this tailgate. Oh yes, nice and easy. It opens good. No rust. That's where you'll find the rust. It hides in the bottom of the tailgate. Let's look under here. Yeah, this bed liner's been in here probably its whole life. So clean under here. I mean, the dirt's there, but there's no dents. This truck hasn't worked a day in its life. All right. We're asking $10,595 plus tax for this, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. The miles are actual. Carfax shows a minor accident, I think in September of 2007. It wasn't towed, airbags didn't deploy. I mean, it's just a little fender bender from what you can see on Carfax. That's always a plus. You can see the ground wire still hooked up to the hood there. I'm gonna turn it on here in a second, but we're gonna look at it first. See the valve covers, everything. The bolts look like they're all in the exhaust manifold, so we don't have a leak, which is nice. Crank this thing up. You can tell it's not real obnoxious. The sound, it sounds good. No ticking, no lift or thrash, nothing goofy here. Air's cold. Air's really cold in this thing. We don't have to check this for blow-by. It's a rear tinted window is really dark. It's got it looks like defrost in there. I'm gonna turn that air on because it feels good in here. Yeah. All right. Windows down. Back up. Locks. Well, it's not gonna let me lock it because the key's in there. We'll check it in a second. There's a little damage there on the door panel. I think that's a little dirt from my arm where I got in it. Yeah, that's not too big. Phone size. It's pretty clean. Looks like there's an aftermarket speaker in there. It says massive audio on it. That's nice. No tear in the seat. And this looks like it, and it smells good in here. Imagine that. There's no vault here. Yeah, cup holders are clean. It's just, it's cool. Somebody voted. I don't know if we'll be able to look behind the seat. See, oh yeah, look at that. It's just a box. Yes. You can sit all the way back. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. 112/734 today. See, the oil pressure looks good. Exhaust is amazing. They've done it very tasteful. It's not too much. I don't care for too much. I'm not that old, but I'm not. That's just, yeah. You gotta be tasteful with exhaust. There's a little compartment there. There's our visors. This fancy radio. It does not have a CD player. It is an Apple CarPlay Bluetooth radio. Dual climate control. Not sure why you need that in the regular cab, but here we are. Horn works. Your windshield wipers. Turn signal. They flicker really fast, by the way, if you got a bulb or something out or something's not working. Looks like you got your fog light and your cab lights right there. It does have tilt wheel. That's what that little lever there is. We'll look at the other side. Oh, I'm going to show you the carpet underneath this mat here. Show you what we're hiding. Nothing. All right. And this thing just purring. Just purring. I'm on the side with the exhaust over here. I don't know how the video is going to translate it, but I mean, to me, it just sounds good. It sounds just right. So yeah. Anyway, look at the carpet on this one. Looks pretty good. Oh, there's an ashtray. I didn't see that. No smoking. RPO codes are in here still. There's your book. Codes, VIN number and such. Dash isn't peeling or broke. Looks good. Getting stout. There's a stain, I guess, back there. It looks like. Kind of see it. Maybe a Coca-Cola, coffee. Not sure. Headliner's clean. No rips, it's not hanging down. There's a thing right there. Looks like these want to hang down a little bit. It might be a little loose. I don't know. We didn't do that after engineering. Alright. And there's that speaker. Massive audio. Not heard of that one, but look at this door panel. Oh, found a spot. There's a little armrest coming off there. I didn't see that myself. I don't know if that can be pushed back in there. It looks like it just needs to be pushed back in there, but there's a little defect there. What you should be aware of. It's got a little nick down there too. Don't really show him. last year. That is about all I've got for you. 2004 GMC Sierra 1500, C1500, two-wheel drive, 112,000 miles. We're asking $10,595 for it. And it's stock number 2275. Thanks for watching.